Good morning. Um, I offered the idea to Ryan yesterday that maybe I could start doing some video journals or diaries. That way I could work on my own expression. He mentioned this before, maybe like a month ago or two, that I should do this, but I was way too frightened at the time to even consider doing that because yeah, it's daunting. It still is. I've been sitting here like trying to prepare myself, maybe even coming up with a script like, oh, what should I talk about? What could possibly come out of my mouth that's beneficial for anyone to hear. I don't know. It's ridiculous, really, the fear. But here I am talking to you. I don't know if this will be put on the channel. Perhaps if we find it will be beneficial. Maybe it won't be. I suggested putting it on a different channel. That way it's not mixed in with everything that we've been learning. But we started the videos together, so maybe it would be beneficial just to let you all know like what my perspective has been on everything that's been happening, my journey and my growth here with Ryan. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny, I don't say his name that often, so calling him Ryan is a bit weird to say to the viewers, because I don't know, I don't really know him as Ryan. To me, he is everything, I guess a name is just a very small label for what he has shown to me of himself, which is just the most incredible mirror I have found in my life to this day. It's been very incredible, this journey with him. He's I don't even know how I can describe it to you. I'll try my best, but I've had the most amazing opportunity to have a reflection of myself. He says that he meets with a lot of people, and they don't always see him. They see himself, and I can see that to be true, because we are each other. We're in I don't know the best way, I guess I can describe it, is we're literally one being together, just having a reflection for each other, it's just one thing that's happening, so it would be obvious that we would have to work through, a lot of my own obscurations, my own insecurities, my own inability to see, and so that is a majority of what's being shown, is in our personal channels together, is how I can grow, how my view is limited in some way, and how I can come to the present moment and be here actually as I am, with infinite possibilities, no character to play, no form to hold on to, no this or that. I don't have to wear a smile, I don't have to be Caroline or Ray. I can just be the moment that I'm in, expressing itself however that moment wants to express itself. It's really, really fascinating. So yeah, it can be interesting calling him Ryan, even though it sounds like the smallest thing. It just feels like he is the moment I am in. You know, he is the most beautiful reflection of the moment, no matter what way we are in, no matter what the moment is, whether it's hard or it's good. It's all just incredibly beautiful, incredibly potent. There's always wisdom happening every single moment I'm with him, and I would say there's always wisdom happening every single moment in life. But definitely being with Ryan, it's like a magnifying glass. You know, it is his frequency to really center. You know, so if you're around him, you're going to be brought through anything that you're going through, anything that's limiting you, to bring you back into the center, the moment. This is what it's like to be around him, a constant, a constant spiraling, to bring you to the moment, and then you fall away, or I fall away, and get lost in thought and in judgment, but it's really interesting how it's always occurring, how far you can fall, and how you just spiral back into the center again. So yeah, it's been amazing. Amazing doesn't quite describe it even. It's been interesting because I don't know if you guys have ever experienced, but it's hard to watch yourself grow, because you're always with yourself, constantly just getting used to whatever is going on with you. I always say, like the frog boiling in hot water, like they say that the frog doesn't know that it's in boiling water and until it dies, and not that not that I'm saying that this is a harmful experience or anything, so that's like not quite the right metaphor, but still it seems to explain things at least pretty well to myself. But yeah, I've just been getting so used to the moment, every moment that I'm in, that I haven't been able to witness my growth. I guess I could look back at the old videos that we've taken and maybe be able to see like the difference in my movement, the difference in my my gestures, my body language. But yeah, I've just been with myself this whole time. But I can definitely say I've been witnessing the growth in my mind, in a certain sense, the way that my mind works. It's becoming very, very focused on one thing, and that is being present. And so, in that way, I can see tremendous growth, because yeah, it's I don't know, I just think about how long I was asleep before, just always in my thoughts, always in my own judgments, never really able to be presently here with everything. And we've been working on it through the form of expression. I'm seeing that this is a very beautiful way to be in the present moment just by speaking. Ryan always relates speaking to the breath. It's just breathing, and breathing is the most beautiful, I would say, direct way into the present moment, direct gateway, the breath. So speaking is the same thing, and I can see that very clearly because how do I have any time to be in my thoughts when I'm focused on the words coming out of my mouth, And I guess what I'm really working on here today is just really letting it fall out, not feeling like I have to control anything or say a certain thing or plan anything. I'd just be so much here with the words that I'm speaking that everything just comes exactly how it is supposed to, how it is meant to. It's no blockage on the flow, no what I see. And I notice myself stutter, and I wonder, is that like, did I miss the beat there, because I stuttered. But I guess I just forgive myself and go forward. I remember in school people always talked about filler words when you're giving speeches, like and that's really related to what I'm learning here speaking now, is that yes, exactly, it's trying to pick up the flow again. But if you could just let yourself roll through it, just trusting completely, there would be no need for the ums and the uhs. It would just be fluidity. It would just be writing the syllables completely, and it's beautiful. It's very cool teaching that I just gave myself there. Well, it seems like this video might be very beneficial to me, just to honor the way that I speak, honor the way that the words are moving through me, how beautiful it is, what a certain type of magic it is to just let everything come through exactly how it needs to be. It's really amazing. Here we are in Makala Forest. We don't have the ability to upload better things after hours anymore because they turned off their Wi-Fi, maybe because, I don't know, we were spending too much time there. So it's been an interesting shift in movement, not being able to go there anymore. So we'll have to sort of find some other way to upload videos, and hopefully that will be good. But these trees are really amazing. I feel like I haven't really had a chance to just today to just sit and admire them, recognize them. Hello. How beautiful. I always love forests. How incredible. So many friends around. So many. I always thought the forest was speaking, whenever the wind would blow through the leaves. I always thought that was the most beautiful voice I've ever heard. I grew up in Colorado, and in the way that the wind blows through the pine trees there, it's like the voice of God. I always thought just my favorite sound in the whole world. Like, I remember when I was traveling for a long time, and the first time I got back to Colorado and I heard that noise again, it was like I was filled with ecstasy, you know, it was just the most incredible feeling ever to be reunited with that sound, you know, the wind in the trees. So simple, but so profound. Mm. Like singing. Yes, exactly like singing. The wind is the breath, you know, just letting the breath move through. How beautiful. That's nice. I kind of fell off the beat at the end there. I started thinking about how hard this video is. You know, like I feel like I can't just smoke my cigarette. Like I have to be on point or something. But I guess I can just relax and realize that every way that I feel like being is okay. There's no need to judge anything. I don't have to make a spectacular video, you know, by any means to have it be uploaded. I can just be myself, and as myself, you know, that's the most beautiful thing. Why force something? Yeah. Authenticity. You can feel it, you know. You can feel when someone is just being so authentic. You feel it in your whole body, you know, because their energy matches their words. Why would anyone force things? It would be confusing, you know. So just rest into how we feel actually, and just express honestly where we're at. I guess that's the gold right there. Mm. Yeah, what a beautiful journey it's been. Yeah, I encourage you all to watch as many videos as you can, because there's really so many treasures in each one of those videos, so many wisdoms that if I wasn't around Ryan, I would probably watch them myself. You know, there's so much potency in them, so many keys, so many doorways you can enter and find yourself in a new way to perceive the world, like a way that's more honest to you, you know, more honest to everything around you. What a beautiful thing. I'm honored, honored to be in the presence of someone so clear, so honest. It's really the greatest gift I could ever receive in my life. I think that anyone could ever receive an honest reflection, you know. And I aspire to be that honest. But I think that honesty is not only not telling any lies, but honesty is expressing yourself fully, however you are, you know, not suppressing yourself, to be honest, would be to open yourself up completely and let the other know who you are. So that way, they can receive wisdom from that. I feel like so much of my life I've been closed, suppressing all of these hidden truths inside of me because I judge them to be wrong, to be hurtful, to be perceived in a certain way that wouldn't make me look good, make me look like a nice person, a kind person. But I'm learning that every way I could possibly be is wisdom. We are here together. We are not separate. It does not serve anyone to hold things inside of you, when they could receive a tremendous gift because they are yourself. How could you be feeling a certain way and think that it was not in alignment with someone else? Everything is in alignment with everything. The more that we can open up and express exactly how we feel, I believe the more beneficial it is to everything around us. And I've also been learning that every way that I've ever been is perfect as well. Even though I was closed off, it was perfect as well. The mirror is never wrong, however way I wish to be or happen to be in any moment was exactly correct for everything around me. But now that I've come into awareness that it's possible that I could become a clear mirror for other people, that I can actually help in some way just by being myself. Well, who wouldn't want to be helping everything around them? I think that's the greatest of self-love, and really the self-love occurs from just loving yourself, this self, and letting yourself be however it is you need to be, that you feel. This is a really good thing for me to be able to almost integrate all these teachings and to express them to myself and to form them in sentences that really make sense to me. I don't know if they make sense to everyone else, but it is definitely very beneficial to talk to myself in a certain way like this. Just so that I can come into almost like a direct experience through communication. It's very cool. Yeah. Very beautiful. It's been a good morning this morning. A lot of good signs. Even though the coffee shop that we wanted to go to upload today was closed. We ended up here, which is completely perfect. Most beautiful place in the world right now. Yeah, I would like to, in some way, find more things to share. Um, uh, I don't know. There's probably something there. I'm trying to see what's kind of coming up. I guess. Ooh, I guess I really have to pee in this exact moment, so I might pause the video and go do that. I'll see you soon. Hello again. As I was peeing, I realized that there is something very huge that I can talk about, and that is doubt. It has been the leading, as Ryan would put it, chord shape in my journey with him, in our journey together. A lot of doubt. I'm always feeling this underlying worry. You know, maybe I've felt it my whole life. Maybe it's amplified with him. You know, because he is, in a way, an amplifier, a magnifier, a very clear mirror. And so, yeah, this doubtfulness that lives underlying in me. You know, Ryan always says to invite them to